Time is the enemy, the past, it threatens the fastest weapon. You wouldn't make it past a second, and that's the question. Play it brash and reckless, or choose a cautious solution you thought was prudent. In any sepulchre, pulchritude will become the putrid. It's that wealth that I'm pursuing. No mountain too steep or dungeon too deep to send expendable marks up to the top of the peak or beneath. They see you bleed, they come like sharks to it, while I swim in that money bin like Carl Barks druid. So send your national parks druid, I'll send him home in a natural box with a closed top and most of the parts included. Save your breath for a cleric confessor. Death is a lesson and life is a tenured professor. But if you're seeking my official advice, sign on the dotted line, initial it twice.
Shadow Council, may our labors please you. Please allow me the honor of introducing your servants. To my right, Dragonborn narcissist, Donaar Blit'zen.
All right, let's see how this goes.
You got it?
Let's see how this goes.
Can you see anything?
What are we doing? Are we playing a game?
Yeah, we're gonna do our goddamnedest. To the right of my right, repping the natural world, Walnut Dankgrass.
You're going to be rolling for me a lot.
Yeah. I know.
To my left, not your grandma's grandma, except in those rare cases where she is your grandma's grandma, Rosie Beestinger.
Sweetie.
100% on brand. Distributing Werther's originals. This is a grandma that knows how to grandma. Rosie Beestinger, looking like a Millie. Looking like a Millie. To the left of my left, emerging as though from a mist shroud, Kris Drow'b.
I can't.
All right. Let me see if it's possible to sit in a chair.
Let's find out.
Covered entirely by rats.
You got trouble sitting?
I don't listen.
All right.
I got my own problems, man. I don't need your shit.
Oh, sweet boy. Come to me.
All right. Are we ready to get down with the C-Team Holiday Special?
So ready.
All right.
Yes.
Here we are. The night of 1,000 hours. Tell me again, Father Gordon. Tell me about my parents. Are you certain, child? Have you not heard it enough? Never. She is resolute. She pulls the blanket up beneath her chin. She will not be moved. Very well, then, very well. He takes a seat on the rough stool near the bed and begins to speak. The Drawn and Courtier is an inn known of as far away as Waterdeep. There are those who say the town sprang up around the inn, but this story is usually told late in the night, after many rounds have been ordered and another is on its way. The sign swings on links of new chain shining in the torchlight. Fresh paint draws your eye to the sign of the Drawn and Courtier. Below it, a smaller sign hangs. It bears an A, situated over an I. The weather is apocalyptic, and it's getting late, so it's good to be off the road. You shake the rain off your traveling cloaks and step inside to a roar of welcome and clanked mugs. When last, are you good?
You got to repeat all
Please
this. 'Cause
continue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have we started? I can't hear a thing in this.
So, when last we saw our heroes, they had quite recently returned from the adventure in the Wandering Crypt. Basically, Omendron's white whale.
Killed it.
Nailed
Nailed it.
100% success on the part of the C team. But you returned with a new friend, a woman who had more or less passed into myth in the Drawn family, Auspicia Drawn. And it has been 2 weeks since you have returned, and she is slowly but surely regaining her strength, helping her mother, Prophetess Drawn, around the Drawn and Courtier. And the C team is basically in the off season. Roads are muck. It's 100% bullshit from hell to breakfast.
Great.
This is a chance for the team to rest and recuperate. How would you like to spend some of your time at home in the warm confines of the Drawn and Courtier?
Drinking mystery potions. This time for fun.
just bring the trophy downstairs.
Yeah,
And just like it's like when a place has that like mystery cask.
Yes.
And you're just drawing potions for random strangers.
I can imagine you've got all these colorful potions, and you drink the yellow one. You're like, oh no, that's no good.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
making those notes.
Like a flight.
yeah, definitely.
It's a
sampling.
The Drawn
Yeah,
Courtier
yeah.
is now offering potion flights.
Let's just set it. Let's just dive in.
Yeah,
we're
jump
down,
in.
We're
Let's play
downstairs.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Let's play Dungeons and Dragons.
Is that
Play
right?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Why not? Why not?
So I'd like to say downstairs, in those seats by the fire with the ledger out, just making a note of all of the things that we probably did in the last 2 weeks that got us a lot of gold, right?
Yeah.
And I
So
have
much.
to do so much gold, and I have to do paperwork for it.
Okay. Rosie has been, I think that Walnut and Rosie didn't end things great last time, and Rosie has been feeling really anxious about it because Walnut's been weird. Like, Walnut's been openly weird. So Rosie knows she said some stuff she should regret, and she's been working on some apology gifts. She's been cross-stitching.
Listening.
She's been cross-stitching, so she's got some cross-stitch apologies that she's been working on that she wants to deliver to y'all.
Is this a genre?
Yeah, well, it is now. After that last episode. So she's stitched 3 apology cross-stitches. Donaar says,
Huh.
you're not a baby.
I'm a big boy.
But there should be
I
like
can
a
look
little
at you
baby
or
on it.
you.
Yeah.
But I can't look at both of you.
You're not a
New
baby.
Donaar canon, he is a horse. He can only see out the side of his head.
Yeah, Rosie in the last episode called Donaar an idiot baby, so you're not a baby.
Nice.
I'll take it.
Walnut, she doesn't remember any of this, but she called her a horny elf with daddy issues.
She did.
And Rosie doesn't know why Walnut is mad, but she has cross-stitched a whole thing. Like, it's a paragraph. It's just like, my dearest Walnut, it is with deepest sorrow that and it just keeps going and going and going. She's like, I'm making all the guesses about what I could have said, but it obviously took a long time because it's all cross-stitched. And then the one for Kris, whom she called an esoteric lunatic, it just says, Happy Holidays.
This is a perfect gift.
For the Drow'b has everything.
So Auspicia Drawn, although these 2 weeks, as I said, has begun to regain her strength. She's filling out on the unseasonably produced cornerstones.
Ah, yeah.
There is more or less an endless stream of cornerstones now that people are coming from cities around the Drawn Courtier to experience this culinary delight. But there's also the fact that there's an attenuation that's occurring where Prophetess has not been able to feed her child for decades, and you get the sense that she is making up for lost time. And it's just an endless parade of childhood favorites. It's an absolute delight. Occasionally there are remainders that can be taken advantage of. But Auspicia is basically taken on a sort of like a lieutenant role in the Drawn Courtier. There's always a broom at the ready. There's a lot of sweeping, even when sweeping is not necessarily required. She's in that phase where she is sweeping clean floors. She's going to find new floors beneath.
Nice.
When folks come in, there's a big smile, and she greets them, and then people look over at Propha, and Propha nods gently.
That was quick.
Yeah,
That's great.
there's more.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh.
There's more adventure.
What are,
I thought that was the end.
What are Kris and Donaar? Excuse me, Kris and Donaar. You, you look more like yourself now. So it's
Don't you dead name.
You're more Kris than you've ever been.
yeah. What are you guys up to?
I'm enjoying how busy it is because that lets me sort of crouch and remain in dark corners that are clean now. This is a novelty. Just some quality time with Legati, because he's been through a lot too. He's been spending time as a staff.
Yeah,
So
anytime you're not walking, he becomes a friendly noodle.
Yes.
Again, he sort of zips himself back up into his traditional size, but he anticipates. Anytime he feels you sort of like tightening and flexing to get up, he's like, ho, ho, ho.
It's my turn.
And he activates his rod form. Yeah. So there's a
Me and him both.
yeah, exactly. So, Auspicious.
Dude,
Yeah.
there's people here.
Exactly. So, Auspicia is sweeping in the corner over near you. How do you interact with this? She clearly needs this corner.
Oh, I see. So has she been speaking? Has
Yeah.
she been? Oh, she's more like a.
Yeah, she is definitely warming up.
Is she intruding upon my corner? Maybe I usually am there and she's sweeping in it, and I approach and I.
There's
try
a
to-
couple. It's like there's a couple sweeps, and then like she's raised the broom toward the corner, and then there's a couple more sort of tenuous sweeps
Right.
around the edge.
We both have our eye on like the last hors d'oeuvre.
Right.
Yeah, dark corners, huh? That's a favorite of mine too. A lot of time spent. 100%, I get it.
She grins at you, and sort of like brooms the hem of your cloak and your boots.
So kind. Oh, that's not necessary. I'm going to get it very dirty again very soon.
She smiles, and then her eyes close for a second, and the smile melts away, and then she takes up the broom and supports herself with it, and sort of almost leans into the edge of the wall there in the corner for support. And then when she looks down at you, there's no trace of the mirth. And she looks directly into your eyes and says, "She's hurt.
She's hurt.
She's hurt.
Who?
You need to help her."
Who is hurt?
She collapses into the corner where you are physically.
Oh, I catch her.
She is just like a sack of potatoes. You can just transfer her down into the corner with no loss of momentum at all.
Okay. I do that, and then I'm immediately,
Yeah.
Propha. Auspicia. Well, I'm gonna do this hand because you can see where the
With
makeup
the nose, is this where you have to do it now on the new
Get my
side?
eye.
is. Right in the eye. Please. Hurry, your daughter.
Yeah, exactly. So Propha, her smile melts as well. She looks over into the corner and rushes into it. It is at that moment that the front door of the Drawn Courtier swings wide. And because this is the Drawn Courtier, it's customary for mugs to be raised. The patrons cheer as an elven woman enters. People quickly return to their drinks, their meals, and the town gossip that thrives in places like this. But you can't take your eyes off the newcomer, still framed by the door. She seems to be scanning the room, looking for someone, but her eyes never rest in any one place. She clutches the bundle at her chest even tighter. A couple of shuffling steps later, she collapses on the nearest table. Yours. The back of her tunic is black, with rain and blood. Mugs clatter to the floorboards. I have a very unique idea about what constitutes a Christmas adventure. Mugs clatter to the floorboards, their contents pooling and running through the cracks. She looks into the bundle, or appears to, but there's no light in her eyes. Inside this nest of rags, a baby peeks out without understanding. Her tiny face is encircled by blonde curls. She is the spitting image of the elf who carried her.
She's on my table. I'm taken aback for a moment, and then I rush to this. I put my hands on this elf.
It's like mom powers activate.
Oh yeah, instantly. I'm like, what, sweetheart? What's going on? What? Are you all right?
She's gone.
She's dead.
She's dead. This cloak is once you go over and approach and you place your hand on it, you see that there are no fewer than 6 distinct rents in the back of this cloak.
Like stab wounds.
That's your guess.
Okay. But the baby's alive.
The baby is quite alive. Yes.
Okay.
That's what makes it a Christmas episode.
Oh no,
Put that baby in a manger.
We got another couple hours.
Oh, anything's possible. Okay, so if she's dead and is she like on the baby?
No, the baby is sort of like off to her side.
Okay.
She is like, she had the presence of mind to set aside, and she is looking at it, but there's nothing in her eyes that indicates that she's able to comprehend this.
Prophetess and Auspicia are in a corner. Prophetess rushed to her. Okay, so I look over because I was going to go for Prophetess to help me, but I'm going for the baby, and I'm Walnut, please help.
Oh my God. What did you do?
It wasn't me this time. It wasn't me.
Walnut runs over and starts grabs the elf, the dead elf.
Yeah, I've got the baby.
Sure. And Walnut's super strong. Lifts this elf like nothing. And is gonna just go into the back and get this out of the way.
Yeah.
Maybe go up to one of
garbage.
the rooms. Where would she go? She would take it right into the kitchen.
It's good eating.
That's the back of the house.
Yeah. It's the kind of thing where I'm like, I look at Donaar too, who I assume is down here. I don't know.
I'm framing the thing you gave me.
I can't hear a fucking thing you're saying.
Oh, really?
No, not even a little.
Oh, I've been dropping gold this whole time. Really? Oh, that's a shame.
Speak up.
No, we actually might need access
right.
to your human head.
Amy,
Sorry,
Amy,
bud.
take my face
I'm
off.
sorry.
I'm sorry. Who is Amy?
This is table talk.
You can put
no,
it on your
Walnut,
head,
rip
right?
my face off.
Can
Do you wear it like a
you
hat?
wear it like a hat? There's
This is
our guy.
this is a
boy
unique
Cone.
hair configuration, Ryan.
There you go.
You might want to,
Fix me.
tussle
me
that
pretty.
up. Yeah, fluff it.
the boy. You want to put the helmet on, like on like a little hat?
I don't even know if you can.
I
So
can't touch my head.
I need that gold.
Can we hear me now?
I need that gold flavor. Yes.
So
please.
Kris is watching
Oh,
this.
there we
and-
go.
Perfect.
This is not
No, you-
uncomfortable at all either.
No, you got to wear your dragon head sort of broke off. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
It's got
save that
still.
for the.
So we have customers, right? There are people drinking.
no, indeed.
Okay.
We
the
did.
drinking has more or less
All right.
come to a pause.
All right.
But in the Drawn Courtier, there is a recognition that Prophetess's new guests are adept at problem solving. The issue that you have presently is that more customers are coming in.
Oh,
And in fact, you can see them moving in front of the the warm glow that the DNC casts out into the street. You can see shapes that don't. You can see shapes that are hunched and predatory. And what's odd is that the shape that you see as they pass the window is not the shape that you see entering the door.
what?
The shapes that enter the door look like a patron,
Okay.
like a sort of person that you might interact with in a positive way, and not like the sort of gangly, elongated shapes that you saw pass. And they enter, and their clothing is not slick with the rain. As they enter the room, they look freshly dressed.
I stand up and I say, "Welcome." but like menacingly at the ready. But I mean, if they are real guests, then
Yeah.
I don't want to drive them off.
Dead bodies are good for business, apparently.
Can I do a perception check on them?
Absolutely.
Murder Monday.
I mean, I've observed a lot already, but I want to see if there's something else. Okay. Perception is a +2. It's a 13. Anything I notice?
No.
Okay.
Nothing especially. I mean, aside from the things that you've already identified,
Right.
There are 4 of them that come in a similar raiment.
Okay.
It's a combination of red and black leather straps. And they are armed, not over much for the road, but they are absolutely, they have steel at the ready.
Okay.
It's not drawn, but they had come in, and they immediately, just as she did, immediately scan the room. And as soon as they identify the bundle, their hands are going for the knives.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, you don't. No. You don't want to do that. Not in this house.
The woman who leads them steps forward and says, Grandmother, there's no need to spill blood here.
No, I agree.
You don't know this child.
You've clearly never met me. Who are you, and why? What are you doing? What just happened? There's a woman who came in here. She just died, and now you're coming in with swords, and I'm holding a baby, and I can tell you this is not going to end well for you.
She looks at the elven woman in the cloak, and she says, "She is ours." And then she points at the child and says, "She is ours."
No one belongs to you.
You were wrong, and we can prove it.
Please.
Roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh boy, just toss it.
All right.
Hey.
17.
What do you got there?
I stormed down the stairs.
So close.
Oh.
But I was going to write down a bunch of shit, and then I was like, no, Alyssa brought all my awesome shit. This is kick-ass.
Alyssa.
A+. Now,
Where's she? Oh, she's backstage.
I love her.
so what do you got?
16.
16 is real good for a Donaar.
That
How are
is.
you, Walnut?
21.
God damn.
That's it.
Damn girl.
21.
I got
God damn.
13.
What do you got? 13?
Yeah.
Love it. How about you, Drow'b?
11.
Eleven.
But before initiative starts, I
Oh,
say,
no.
anybody can come in here and say that. She brought that child in here. That's ours to eat.
Rosie rolls initiative against you.
Yeah. Now that elicits a grin. The mouth is not the right shape. It is too long. And the teeth that are planted within it are not the right shape.
What's going on with your mouth?
Yeah.
You got a cool mouth.
Walnut Dankgrass.
I
You
would-
can see these increasingly as the daggers come out, they the limbs extend. You would suspect 3 to 4 inches.
Okay.
They are sort of loose and languid in a way.
They're languid. Okay.
They're languid AF.
They're languid AF. They're long, and they're using daggers. Cool. I would like all of them to do a strength saving throw.
What are we doing here, Walnut Dankgrass?
I cast Entangle on the group. I don't like where this is going, and I don't like I don't like anything about this.
Yeah, this sucks.
Oh, this is great. So strength saves?
I'm only slightly mad at you, Rosie, but they're threatening you, and that's all bets are off.
Unacceptable.
Yeah.
I must protect.
Well, strength is a pretty good one for them to go after, so that's pretty solid.
You did say they were
Like
languid.
I say, there's 4 of them. 3 of them save, but one of them is trapped.
Okay.
You can recall Propha out front, perhaps a week and a half ago, clipping away the rest of the hop vines from the trellis out front, and instantly fresh green shoots come in straight under the door, and then reach halfway up one of these targets.
That
Fantastic.
dank grass.
So that one, just so for everyone to know, anyone restrained by these plants, hops, gonna make a heck of a beer later, need to make a strength check against my spell save DC for their whole action.
What's your DC?
A thing that I will find
I think you're
when it's its turn.
An integer.
14?
I think you're 14.
Right, and then entangle, just for the folks at home. Tell me what that does.
Grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square, starting from a point within range. Whoops. For the duration, these plants turn the ground and area into difficult terrain. So I guess even if they save, it's still difficult terrain for them to
Yeah,
go
so they can
through.
pull around, but it's very difficult for them to maneuver in here.
Yes.
So for a very brief period, the Drawn and Courtier has been reclaimed by the wood.
Nice.
Well,
Absolutely.
looks nice.
All right, so you have done that. Grasping vines and plants are reaching in. Donaar Blit'zen.
Yo.
There's 4 of these a-holes.
There's 4 in ones. Tangled, occupied. What are they wearing?
Yeah. One of them's got a grip,
Yeah.
and they're currently tugging their weirdly long limbs, trying to maneuver through this space.
What are they wearing? Are they armored up?
Yeah, it's leather armor, but they are armored, yes.
Okay. I was upstairs, as I was saying before I took
Were
my
you
face
sleeping?
off. No, I was in our office framing the crocheted thing that said I'm not a baby, like a diploma. So I could point to it, like, meh, I'm not a baby. It's official.
If it ever comes up.
Yeah, if it ever comes up
Bring someone
in the
up
war
there.
room, I got it in writing-ish. So I come out, and I catch the tail end of all this. Dead body, baby. People making a case to murder baby.
Typical Wednesday.
And I'm just like, womp, womp, back to bed. No, I go, they haven't made a compelling case to murder that baby.
What?
So I will command, because I feel like, I'll metagame this a little bit. It'll probably be harder to hit the leader. So I'll hit, of the 3 remaining, I'll go after 2 of the flunkies with command, and I'll say, disrobe.
Nice.
Yeah. And they got to take a turn taking all their clothes off and dropping their weapons.
That's a save.
I said, you want to murder that baby? Better get naked.
Sorry, listen, I want
Merry Christmas.
So what do they save against? For that commandio.
14.
'Kay.
My spell DC, 14.
No, this place just got a lot hotter.
Nah. Weapons first. Make me forget my troubles.
It got real heavy in here.
So
Let's lighten the mood.
so their faces are still stern and angry, and they have a sort of like an evil sort of like they kill for sport like cats. Like their body language is unpleasant, and they've managed to retain the facial expression that would communicate this while stripping off all of their armor. But they're still very defiant.
Yeah.
But they have a lot less clothes on now. So that was able to get a hold of 2 of them. They both fucked that up.
Nice. Well, then they have to do that for the full turn too. So
Oh no, yeah, exactly. But they mean it. Like they've managed to discover a way to remove their clothes that still seems dangerous somehow.
They remove their clothes with lethal precision.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, oh yeah, you think so?
Whoa.
What?
So the other two have immediately begun, and they are not approaching the party or the environment in a tactical way. They have a very specific intention. So you are holding this child?
I am.
Absolutely. You are the only thing they care about
Okay.
in this world, apparently.
Wow.
What's your AC?
16.
Okay. You are struck by a dagger,
Okay.
and you are struck by another dagger.
Okay.
So they descend upon you in a way that almost looks as though there's a single intellect. Like these are creatures that hunt with regularity, and they give each other space so they can be very, very close to you and not get in each other's way. They just sort of bend and flow around each other, and then knives are coming out of these waving limbs just out of this cloud. It's like the cartoon version of a fight where it's just like a cloud, and then occasionally limbs are emerging.
Right.
It's like that, except there's knives.
Got it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's 18.
Ooh.
Okay.
So 10 and 8.
Okay.
So lethal precision. But here's the deal. They are not trying to stab you at all.
Well, they did a real bad job then.
No, they are literally trying to kill the child.
Oh.
No.
And when that dagger goes into this nest of rags, you feel it.
Oh. Wait, so they're actually stabbing the baby? I'm not even able to protect it?
No, they go right for the child, but when that dagger intersects with this nest of rags, you feel the pain.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. And I take the damage.
You
I
take
assume.
the damage,
Okay.
exactly right.
Okay.
There's something about this swaddle that is not Babies R Us. There's a unique quality to it.
Okay.
Rosie Beestinger.
Okay. So I'm holding this child.
You
and
are.
I'm not going to be able to use my hands at all, which sucks for me.
Use one hand.
One hand? I don't think I need it. So
You could.
4 foot.
but I believe my unarmed strikes are a bonus action that I can only take after I take a staff attack, correct? That's
Sure.
something that I learned the hard way. So what I'm going to do then would be, I think what I'm going to do is command.
Ooh.
I'm going to use my command to command the one attacking me that's closest to disrobe.
Word 4, yeah.
Yeah. I'd say yeah.
It's a good gear. It's a good gear.
Yeah,
Save DC?
Trust the process.
yeah. My DC is 13.
Oh, no. No, they did not do well. So immediately, just with the same dark malevolence, armor plates are being pulled off.
Yeah.
Like right in front of you, like too close.
Nice.
Too close. And the body beneath it has none of the characteristics you would expect.
I narrow my eyes and it's not a nice face I make, but I go, "Mommy like."
Well, because of like the damage potential.
Yes.
Kris Drow'b, emerging as though from a mist shroud.
So
How do you perceive and interact with this novel new scenario?
just take a break and enjoy it.
Just
Hold
lean
action. Yeah. Menacingly eat my crust of bread. What's the scene in front of me? Who's attacking?
in. So Rosie
On the
has
side.
2 friends in front of her. There are 2 more sort of in the open area there in the entrance that are still dutifully removing their armor plates.
Okay. Are the ones near Rosie also removing?
One is,
One of
and then
them
the
is.
other one is not. Correct.
Okay. I'm going to throw Hex on.
You're going to bring Hexy back?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So let me toss that onto the one getting naked near Rosie.
Yeah, bonus.
And then I'm going to split up my Eldritch Blast on the two near
You'll fork it on the ones on Rosie?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's see it.
All right, let's see what we got here. So let's do the Nudeman first.
Ooh,
It's not gonna be. Oh, that's a.
blast.
Oh, come on, math. 16.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Okay, great.
That's no problem.
And against
Remember,
the
half
other
of
guy.
these motherfuckers. Oh, there we go. Shadow Council. May our labors please you. Now, yeah, recall that one of them is Trey Nude. So here, let's go ahead and get some. Let's get damage for the first one.
This is the part that's gonna not impress anybody. First one is gonna enjoy a hot 7. And then the other guy who's not naked is gonna have a 5 for himself.
You don't get any pluses on that?
I don't think so.
All right, all right.
I don't think so. I would if I had taken that
Hex.
invocation.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Hex.
but there's the hex against the one guy. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
And that is a.
Oh, and don't forget the crit too. I mean, you need a few dice on the crit.
Oh yeah, 2 dice in the crit.
Oh, is it 2? Okay.
Double.
Yum,
Here's,
yum, yum.
here's the other die.
It's good to have it.
It's a 10.
Hey,
And let's see. Hex.
D6.
Oh, that's right. Well, yeah, I'm trying to see if it increases at this level, but it's just the duration that increases.
Yeah.
So it's still a gentle 1.
Sweet
You'd
taste.
think the damage would go up, but I can hold it on him for 3 weeks,
Exactly.
should I care to.
Right. In the corner, once Propha has established that Auspicia is okay, you can hear her sort of whimpering. You think that she might have had some foreknowledge of this event that she is contending with. It may be that she is experiencing what is happening 5 minutes from now. It doesn't appear to be good. Prophetess Drawn is not having any of this at all. She comes over purposefully, just in a direct line from the wall, and just overhand punches one of the ones that are like halfway getting the breeches down.
My fucking heart.
Extremely.
Jesus. Yep,
Punch
that's
that
pretty
haunch.
good, Propha.
I'm so here for Prophet getting in on the combat.
It's that.
So
It's not.
ready.
This is all that bullshit.
Oh, so good.
She just crashes right down for 12, and then when they're halfway down, she comes down for another one. Oh, and connects hard. Yeah, this person is now flat on the ground. And she's, and then she just kicks him over the rest of the way with her foot, and then makes her way behind the bar.
Rosie's like, raise this baby with me.
Exactly. No, we can rule the universe. Walnut Dankgrass. Things are still pretty crazy here at the Drawn Courtier. What are you gonna do?
Talk to me about we're at the top of the turn. What's the layout right now? We still got 2 bad boys by Rosie.
Yeah, exactly. 2 bad boys by Rosie. 2 increasingly nude figures
Okay.
closer to the actual entrance of the door.
Okay, great.
Still pulling off their stuffs.
Are there 3 nudes? I got 2 and she got 1.
We got 3 nudes.
Yeah, we should have 3 nudes.
Oh yeah, there's 1 nude in front of Rosie as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. So I see all these people in front of Rosie. I don't know what they're stabbing, but they're stabbing into her, and that stinks.
You say no.
I say no.
So I just want to make it absolutely clear for, obviously, for the crowd and of course the people at home.
Sure.
Your position on baby stabbing, no.
Huh?
You're saying no on the baby
Thank
stabbing.
you.
I mean, yeah, no.
Yeah.
One is entangled as
You know
well.
what? It's Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? It's Christmas, and you're right. I say yes.
So wait, 1's entangled and 3 are nude.
Yeah,
No,
who's-
I'm gonna cast. So I'm gonna grab. This is my flavored version of Flame Blade, but I'm gonna Flame Blade them, which is where I grab Foremother.
Can you do it, please?
Can you really
It's
grab
so
some
heavy.
mother
Do
and
it. Can you just do it?
You gotta brand it.
All right. So I grab Foremother,
Yeah.
and I say, no to you, sir. And I cast Flame Blade, and it erupts in green flame, which you can't see, but it does. Thank you. And I lash out at the person in front of me by Rosie, one of those boys.
Yeah, one of them is definitely worse off than the other.
If I hit it, I do some good damage, so let's see.
Let's see what happens. It's going to be a lot easier since half of them, or since fully 3/4 of them are basically don't have pants on.
It's true. It just says you can use your action to make a melee spell attack.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's a good one. You're gonna like it.
Ooh.
24.
That's going to work.
Yeah, great. Okay,
Now what
cool.
happens?
I gotta borrow some dice for this. It's 3d6. Big money. Okay, so that's a 10, and then another one. That's a 5, 15.
Good God.
Mwah.
Nice.
Yum, yum.
Thank you.
Yum, yum.
So
nut 'em up.
you shear this foe in half.
Ooh.
And immediately the entangling roots sense this nutrition that they want to send directly to their roots. And immediately that's this carpet of crawling, reaching vines just starts to dig and bore into these chunks. Donaar Blit'zen.
Well, after seeing all that.
It's a fucking Christmas special.
Yeah, this is Christmas.
I feel festive.
Yeah.
I go
Can there be
right
some, like,
for the groin.
Little holly berries on the roots.
It's mistletoe.
Yeah. I always.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And we go. Yeah. So what do you got, Donaar Blit'zen?
One's on the ground. One's all fucked up.
Oh yeah, yo, Profa put one on the ground. That's an easy picking.
Yeah. I'll go after him. I'll finish him off.
Go eat him up.
Yeah.
Let's see it. Do you have
Oh,
You need
wait.
help?
I have all the power.
I'm just a baby.
not an idiot baby?
No, not an idiot baby.
Not anymore.
All right. I'm not gonna take great weapon mastery. I don't think I need to. He's naked on the ground.
Don't blast him.
Or
I'm
you could.
confident in myself.
You can just kick him.
So I'm gonna just toothbrush right down on top of him. 19.
Oh, that's quite good. Yes.
Yum, yum.
2d6 plus 3 is I get to reroll 1.
That's a 1.
Ooh, I get to reroll a 1 on damage. It's a 4 and a 2. I get to reroll 2s. And a 5.
Yay.
Nice.
You reroll every
I
single
get to reroll
one?
everything until I get what I like. 9, 10, 11, 12.
It's the Rothfuss rule.
That's
Yep.
true.
9, 10, so 12.
Exquisite. You gonna
Do
make something
I have
happen?
a sense of if he's dead? Do I gotta?
He's not dead.
All right, well, he's going to be. Then I will Divine Smite, a little pop on top for a 3d8. 7?
Good lord.
Now
Nice.
we're,
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
it's dexterity is a little limited here.
here you go. 7. And an 8.
22. 22 more.
Great,
Is he dead? Did I liquefy him?
No,
then
no,
I
no.
get another attack.
So you give him you slash him as he's trying to reach his way up, trying to crawl back up out of this mesh of plants, and then the initial slash elicits a sort of cruel smile, but then a second later, this shockwave of divine power just flattens him to the ground.
And he's digging this?
No, the first one was fine. You don't know if it's like a power exchange thing, like you don't know what's going on with him.
Is he? Well,
He's obliterated now.
all right. Well, then I get to keep going.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Go after the other one.
Exactly. So next to the one that Profa had beat down, there is another one who is, though disrobed, is perfectly capable of combat.
Well, so they have to keep undressing until their turn. It hasn't been their turn yet.
Well, they're
So
good.
isn't he all distracted? Can I get him like unbuckling his pants? Like,
Oh no, they already lost that turn from before.
They did.
You go before them.
Oh, I thought
No.
they had to spend a whole full turn.
They did. They didn't have
Oh,
a chance
that
to do
turn.
anything cool.
Oh, all right.
No. Trust me. I'm gonna give you what you earn.
I'm trying to
So-
office this.
No,
I'll openly
you're
admit
doing
it.
your best. You're doing your
Doing
best.
my best.
God
I still
bless
have so
you.
much to learn from him.
Sucks.
God bless you.
It's
So
going to be his protege.
yeah. So here's what occurs is that this other target that is in front of you from this group of two does not pay you attention at all. Their intention is to get to this baby.
Oh,
So he actually turns his back to you and goes to Rosie.
so I get an attack of
You
opportunity.
do.
Nice.
What'd that do again?
Nice.
You
Right,
roll an attack?
Yeah. You just get a free attack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So enjoy.
Oh, it auto hits. Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, no,
it
it doesn't auto hit?
You get a free
Oh, okay.
attempt.
But he's
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
going
free,
to. Okay.
free attack. Yeah.
Oh,
7 plus 8 is
15.
Yes, that's quite good. Give me the damage.
it's jacked. 3.
3. Reroll.
2.
2. I have to take the second one. So that's 5, and then I'll smite him too.
Dang.
How many of these?
I don't think I get to reroll the damage on the smites.
Okay.
Someone can correct me if I do. 4, 5, 6,
Wow.
7. So
13?
13.
Yeah.
Okay.
13 more.
So you slash straight across the back. There's no armor plate, and almost immediately you can see you make a slash, and then the slash itself, a second later, fills up across the back. So this entity stumbles as a result of the hit and the smite, but then continues to doggedly pursue Rosie Beestinger.
T1000.
Oh, geez.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, that's a natural 20. All right, here we go.
Oh, boy.
Shadow Council,
toss
may our
the
ladies
baby.
please you.
We could play baby keep away.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm open.
I was going to say, if you take the damage and you realize that, you just use the baby as a shield. You hit him all you want, I'm going to take it.
I think that ends up being the same deal for me.
Oh,
though.
yes.
Yes.
Certainly.
It's just darker.
It's just a fun mental picture.
Yeah.
That's an additional 16 points, Rosie Beestinger.
Ooh, I'm down to 5.
What?
No.
5 points.
Just
Grandma, no.
huge, just
Yeah.
deep cuts.
Yep. Okay.
Rosie B, let's see. Oh, there's actually another one that was already over by you,
No.
and they are going to. They're also going to hit you.
Oh no, God, y'all, I'm
That's
done.
it.
He
I'm
was
done.
Sizzled by my
it
Eldritch
goes.
Blast.
She out.
Oh, that's 5 points. Merry Christmas.
It's been great, everybody.
The gift was death.
It was inside
What'd you
us all
give me?
along.
Sorry, does.
So, Rosie, how do you want to fall? I will offer you this boon.
Right on it.
Even though I know that it's a useless gesture, I fall curled around this bundle in the hopes that they'll just keep stabbing me instead, because I'm dead already. I've lived a long, beautiful life. It's fine.
Right. So you become a shield for this child, and in the moment before your eyes flutter close, you can see its jaw unhinge and sort of hang and droop and swing from left to right with some kind of evil delight. Kris Drow'b.
I don't
Fucking
see that.
Christmas special.
I don't see that.
Yeah. What's that?
I don't see that, right?
I die happy.
You can see that.
Oh, I see the jaw?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
100% jaw.
Oh,
I
now we're
like it.
talking.
No.
Yeah.
Now I get the big thing about parenting.
I'm gonna do what worked already, and Eldritch Blast the two of these.
Two
feel-
targets remain, and obviously there's one in front of Rosie, and then.
I can
Actually,
still-
they're both in front of Rosie right now. They've both sort of coalesced in front of her.
Okay. Is one of them still the hexed one? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Let's just do Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna try the hexed one first. You gotta.
You gotta make some mods.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, sweetie. There you go. There you go, honey.
Grandma
Thank
Styles.
you. Thank you, Grandma.
Mike Fixer.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm trying to think of like what Kris would do. After seeing the jaw.
Oh no, feel free. Listen,
Because
play Dungeons and Dragons, man. Like figure out how you want to do it. You don't got to rush through this.
You tell me how you feel about this. I know that this baby is important. Would I be able to release Legati, tell him, get that person
baby?
maggot to safety. I don't remember the name for a baby right now. Get that pupa out of here and have him like one coil around the baby and then snake away.
Those like snaky muscles.
Yeah.
Dude,
Ew.
that is ball in.
Yeah.
Loving it.
Let's do that.
Sick.
Yeah.
Loving it.
So that's what you do. So you basically like sticks to snakes. Like you'll take your rod and then just cast it out.
Yeah.
You just communicate your intention to Legati.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
like take him upstairs. Take the child upstairs.
No, exactly. So what happens is you throw out Legati, and the rod immediately sort of like elastically sort of like snaps into his shorter length, and he hits the floor, and you can see the dagger point that is in the end of the staff is now held like that, like a rattlesnake's rattle.
Yeah.
And he sort of burrows underneath Rosie and then coils around the child and then moves like a spring. The child sort of like held in the middle of this coil while it travels across the room over toward the warm stove and near the stairs.
He constrict, but he also protect.
No, he does. Yeah, he does protect. That's a recognized phenomenon, and you can see the creature sort of like turn to watch this happen. You can see the jaw sort of like a pendulum.
I see that from Legati's eyes
Yeah.
as he's exiting, and because currently I'm functionally blind.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. You've contended.
Yeah.
You've basically committed yourself to this action of rescue. Walnut Dankgrass. There are two foes that remain, and one
unconscious
very
friend.
deeply sleepy grandma.
So here's the thing, is that as long as I don't let go of the blade, it does not disappear.
Haha. So you're gonna keep working.
Yeah, I think I'm going to keep working. Yeah, you know what? I could heal you. But instead, I'm going to...
Here, don't worry.
I'm going to hurt the bad guys.
I got-
Do it, baby.
I got something you'll like.
Oh, okay, great. Cool. So once again, I'm going to try and hit one of the goo boys. And, oh no, it's only a 10.
It's just a 10 total?
Just a 10.
Like that's the whole number?
Yes.
That's
As
it.
in 1,
Jerry.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Just
9,
a
10?
10.
Then you stop there.
Base 10? What are we talking about here? What are we gonna-
That's it.
So you raise this flaming foremother, and you swipe down along the flank of this creature, and it draws its arm into its torso, pushes it back out on the front, and pushes it out along the side. And foremother speaks in your mind.
Oh no.
She says the elven word for changeling with a hiss.
And I know what this means.
Absolutely.
Okay, good. Because I also know what this means.
No, changelings are.
Yeah.
Changelings and the EPA have a, because it's such a protected, sacred culture.
Okay.
Changelings are always trying to gain entree into it.
Okay. Oh, so I don't like this.
No. There's a lot of stories about changelings. Let's put it that way.
So, I don't want to disengage. But I'm gonna move to body block. Like if they want to get to Legati,
Sure.
they have to go through me.
I love it.
Okay.
That's incredible. Donaar Blit'zen.
I will move towards Rosie.
Exactly. So
Try to heal her.
So these creatures their eyes are tracking. Like now that Rosie's on the floor, they don't appear to care at all.
Yeah, so I can.
They are only about this bizarre amethyst screw that is transporting this baby around in a completely new way.
So they have their backs to me. They were going after Rosie. Lagati took them out of the way. Are they close enough that I can just
Oh, absolutely.
smack them on my way over to Rosie?
Yeah, indeed, they would have to pass you to get the baby.
All right. Well, I might as well just hit him on my way over.
Yeah.
Just a shove in the back. So I will do that. I will do those things I said. All right, I'm good. 20. Not a natural 20, but 20.
I like it.
5.
Ooh.
5.
Ooh.
So that's 13. And
God damn.
Me as well.
Did you put a little sauce on there?
Give him a little, top him off there. I will burn locate object. I don't think I need that. So that's a level 2.
So you can add a little sauce on there?
Yep. So 3d8.
Let's lay it.
Get that heat.
7.
Ooh.
8.
God.
Big money.
1.
But oh, you
One.
can't.
So what's
reroll
the total?
smites. Okay.
17 more on top of that first number I said.
All right, so you connect directly with this creature's chest, and then a pulse of divine power accompanied by a draconic roar
Yep.
knocks them
Awooga.
knocks him over the bar and back into the kitchen. Prophetess drawn.
Soup's on.
Yeah.
Say,
Right on
enjoy
the
our
grill.
cornerstones. Knave.
So, Prophetess drawn reaches down toward Rosie and sort of grabs, like, by the cinch of your cloak and your robes, and with one hand picks you up on the ground, says a word of power, and then sets you on your feet.
Oh.
You have 20 hit points.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
I like it.
That's hospitality.
I know.
Oh.
I say, okay. I was going to do that, but all right.
Like you put away. It's
your house. Yeah,
It just fades out.
As she does that, she reaches behind the bar and pulls out a maul. Like drags it up over the top of it. You can see it sort of like scratch the top of the bar as she brings it over. And then she says, Rosie, get this child out of here.
Absolutely. I love you a little bit.
She says, that line goes around the block.
Wow.
Damn.
She says, you need to take this child to Father Gordon. Take the road that leads west out of town, the Keldell Road. And in the forest, you will pass the Wayrest Inn. Father Gordon holds sway there, and he'll know what to do. He has been a friend for many, many years.
Okay. Forest. Got it. So I nod to Prafa and I say, thank you for saving my ass.
Yep.
And then
she hefts the maul up onto the shoulder.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go. Are all the enemies dead? We murdered everybody.
There's one more.
Okay. Where
that is
are they?
still there is still hungry for Babe.
Okay.
And it sort of like almost kneels down and then lopes.
How far away?
Very, very near enough to hit.
Okay.
But it kneels down like with the dagger in one hand and then lopes like in a 3-legged gait over toward this bizarre screw.
Okay. No, Rosie's gonna unleash. She looks at this thing and she goes, we don't do that in the Drawn Court. And we'll do just the full array because I don't think she knows how much the health they've got left. So lucky.
But you.
Lucky.
I'm a lucky halfling. Thank God. All right, that's still not that great. That's a 12, but they're naked.
The 12 is okay, if you don't have any armor,
good.
yeah.
And so that's going to be a...
Are you doing a stunning strike or anything like that?
No, I'm just going to obliterate
I just
them.
want to make sure. Okay.
I am going to do as many strikes as it takes up to 4.
Okay.
So that's going to be I'll do another attack. That's not great. That's a 9. Is that a hit? Okay. And
Just
then
the 9?
I'll do. Eat my shorts, dweeb.
Oh.
Ran
Walnut will
there.
remember that.
Unkind. Oh!
That's quite
Meow, meow.
Another
good. Indeed,
2.
Mayor Labors, please you. Now, don't forget to double those dice.
Okay. So I'll stop there. I won't spend a key for flurry. So I will do my staff hits for 9 points, and my punch hits for 8 plus 7, that's 15, 19.
God, okay.
These D8s are being very kind today.
Yeah.
So
They are.
the staff comes down just with a sickening crack against the skull, and then as it's trying to roll away, you drop a precision strike just right in the middle of the spine, and it collapses, knocking over chairs and scooching a table with an audible screech. Profa nods her head toward the door.
Okay. I'm going to go to Legati and kneel down and tell him that what is his name for me? The knife bringer? He called me something
Yeah, what was
once.
the name?
Which?
Because I gave Legati the knife, and so Legati thinks fondly of me. Anyway,
He does, yeah.
I kneel down and I tell Legati I've got it from here. You can let her go, and I hold out my arms.
Right. It raises up a little bit and gives you just like a gentle nip on the edge of your cloak.
Oh,
And I pet him.
may I?
Yeah.
Sure thing, Toots. The kid's all yours.
So,
Oh shit!
so you're reaching down to get the child from
Right.
Legati,
Yeah.
but Legati winds and curls like an Archimedes screw,
Yeah.
and sort of like via this sort of action, sort of like the baby is sort of like produced by the center of the spring, like directly into your hands.
He poops it out.
Basically.
Okay. All right.
He
Yeah.
emits baby.
Okay. Great. Thanks, bud. You could work on being a little less disturbing, but don't worry about it.
I like you just as you are. Come on back.
Exactly. So after he's done curling around, he sort of like in a coiled spring, like jumps up toward you and then becomes a staff.
Yeah. Grab him. All right.
Now you can hear just outside the drawn-in courtier, you can hear inhuman howls and cries of alarm from the populace. You can also hear heavy bronze hooves coming down hard inside the carriage house.
Uh-oh.
My girl. She hungers for freedom.
We gotta go. Gotta get out.
All right. So I go at you, and we're gonna sneak out.
Yeah, so I go to you and I put my hand at your back and I lean in and I whisper and I go, this child is dangerous.
What do you mean?
I mean,
Well, here, give me some history.
okay. I don't know how much.
Like a good history check.
I don't know how much.
Well, you saw the
Amy's
jaw when
supposed to spill.
you got knocked out that
you were
first time
asleep,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where is my just main old character sheet, Amy? It's here somewhere.
I know you got it. I never doubted you for a second.
Oh, well, that's an 18
That's going to do it.
plus some.
Yeah, tell me, I need the plus.
Is it under your notebook on the right?
Oh, is it? Sorry, folks.
No, here, this is.
Yes.
Listen, it's okay to show people real Dungeons and Dragons on occasion.
The bonus is 0.
Okay. There are many stories
Okay.
in the Enclave about changelings
Yes.
that attempt to cajole their way in and corrupt the faith.
Ooh.
There is one story.
Okay.
The story is called The Royal Changeling. So there are changelings that are not a part of the greater changeling community, for lack of a better term. Royal changelings are not evil alignment, and they are universally hated by changelings.
Okay.
they are basically outcasts in changeling society. And they're prized because their blood is, functionally speaking, a potion.
Oh, wow. Do I know what it's supposed
like
for?
like mystic. Like the stories about the royal changeling are about them giving their lives to heal lycanthropy. Like they show up. It's like the Deus Ex Machina of Enclave stories.
But there's no way to know if it's the bad kind or that kind.
No, you would have to get to know them better.
Oh,
You'd
I have to
you'd-
ask.
yeah.
Okay. Well, so I say to Rosie, I say this child is dangerous. It could be dangerous to us, or it could be dangerous for those who will hunt us to no end to get it.
Well, Rosie looks down at this baby who I believe is adorable. Blonde
absolutely.
curls.
Okay. Just looking up at you from the, like, not conscious of the events that have just transpired, just looking up with a slightly upturned grin.
Okay. Rosie touches the baby and she's listening. She's very attentive, but she looks at Walnut and she says, "This baby might be dangerous, but I think that the ones who chase us will find that we are more dangerous."
Walnut goes, maybe. Let's go to the carriage.
All right, let's do it. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
exactly. So as you burst out, Profa nods to you, and the front of the carriage house, the door is busted off of its hinge. Coriander smashes directly through the door.
Again.
Pulls the cart out, and you can hear the stretch up along the roofs. You can see shapes, inhuman shapes, sort of like boiling and twisting in a silhouette against the moonlit sky, and you can hear the stretch of bowstrings. Who is holding the baby?
Rosie.
You're going to want to reconsider this.
Yeah.
I can free one hand for
I
this.
could tank it.
Yeah.
You take 7 points.
I can deflect missile.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it requires a roll.
It do. And I'm gonna look for it. Feel free to talk amongst
Well,
yourselves.
here, just toss your 20. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, 1d10.
1d10.
Oh.
1d10 plus your level.
Plus
Oh,
my
so you
level.
don't have to roll this.
And I don't have to roll the 20. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. He's right.
Thank you.
It's 1d10 plus 6 plus my dexterity modifier. Okay, so that's a 6, a
Yep.
4, and my dex mod is 3, so
Yes.
that's 13.
As long as it's over it. So this arrow is flying directly toward this bundle.
Okay.
And it's just like you just catch it, and then the baby sort of frees its arm from the bundle, and it's like giggles a little bit as it reaches out toward the arrow tip.
Okay. Oh, no, not yet.
All right.
We can talk about that later.
Absolutely. So, tell me how we're getting into this situation. Tell me how we're moving out.
Can I throw the arrow back?
Absolutely.
All right. I'll spend a key point, and I'm going to chuck that thing as a monk weapon directly back from whence it came, and that is going to be an 8 plus 6, probably a 14.
Mm-hmm. So you grab it, it reaches out, and it's like, no, honey. No, it's not a toy. And then just without even looking at the target, just,
Yes.
and you hear a shriek, and then you can hear it sort of clatter along the rain-soaked roof, and then you hear a thud back in the alley.
I'll teach you that one later.
All right,
Fucking strong.
this is great.
I can't.
I'm so thirsty, you guys.
I gotta commit to the bit. I can't.
I know.
All right, yes.
Oh, sorry.
I mean,
So Coriander is like pawing the cobble.
okay. Can I give one of you the baby? You sit inside,
Well,
so
I'm-
you
yeah.
take the child.
I can. I can tank the damage.
Just
too.
pretend it's eggy. You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like ew.
Well, it's so soft.
Yeah.
It's squishy. And then I am in one single vault up on
His
the
hand
front.
just-
Yep. Hand of the baby up on the front. Walnut.
I'm actually.
Are we in our classic configuration? It's super important that I know where you are.
I want to sit in the front, but I want the window open so I have eyesight, eye
Inside?
line on the.
Oh, because you don't trust it.
No, I'll sit next to Rosie outside.
Okay.
Okay.
Up on the
the
bench.
Classic shotgun position.
Yeah. Okay.
Pre-
you guys inside?
primo. Yeah, I'm going to stay inside.
Boys in the
too.
back? Okay.
Boys in the back.
In town.
Boys in the back, girls up front.
All right, exactly. Coriander, like a coiled spring, is just ready for action. She pulls south along that side road in Red Larch, moves out, skids the cart out around the long road. You can see Welver wistfully looking on as the cart that he put so much work into. He raises a glass as the cart goes by.
He put the work in.
Yeah.
Yeah. There it is.
Tested.
And then you don't have much experience heading out this road, but there has been a west leading road the entire time called the Keldale Road. You pull a hard left and just gun yourself straight out. You can see behind the cart, you can see a number of these figures loping toward the party. You would not believe how difficult it is to scoot your chair forward if you're covered in rats. It's a new type of challenge. This is hard mode for sitting, if you ever wanted to know. So, but you can see, I mean, there's got to be 20 of them chasing the cart.
Okay.
And then, but Coriander is slowly but steadily pulling away, and they are just being lost in this rain
Okay.
and mist.
So we're outrunning them.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
easily. Coriander knows her business.
Okay. Do we see this forest?
Oh, yeah, it doesn't take long.
Okay.
Maybe a half hour, 45 minutes travel.
Are we confident we're being pursued? Should we use
Not
one of our
anymore.
little
I think we outran them.
jib jabs? Oh, okay. I was
No,
gonna say
they're-
our little owls, and we can get.
Oh no! I think we're. Well, I guess.
You're
I guess so.
you're welcome to
Sure.
use your mods. I mean, you haven't.
Yeah.
I don't think we probably haven't changed it out in a while. I don't
You-
think it can be done
I would
while
allow
riding.
I would allow you to make some checks to quick swap
Okay,
one of
let's,
those objects.
Turn the skull radio on.
Yeah.
right. Get those tunes going.
Tunes, yeah.
I can't ride it.
That's the
Okay.
one. That's the one. Gotta get
Yeah.
that skull.
It's like the Elven version of Phil Collins.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Studio.
So we let me go ahead and swap us out
For the owl.
the cat
Ooh,
for
you want-
silent running.
Oh, you want
Yeah.
cat? Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
What kind of a check would that?
Exactly.
require?
Yeah, it's Arcana.
Or just Arcana? Okay, here we go. Well, it's going to be 12.
It needs 10. I mean, you've done it before.
Okay.
It's just you just screw it off, put it unscrewed in. So it is eerie to be traveling with this massive cart through this rain-soaked path, trees whipping in the wind, and it is just dead silent. There's no sound of the carriage wheel. There's no sound, even Coriander's heavy gait. And you can see these are giant splashes from puddles going up, and it's just like a ghost floating through this mist. So you are inside right now?
Yes.
I need perception checks from Walnut Dankgrass and Rosie Beestinger.
You know I got it.
I got 17.
Ooh, cumulative 20.
Oh, that's amazing. I mean, this is impossible to see.
Okay.
What you have detected is hidden with such cleverness, with such lethal cleverness, that its purpose is clearly to seize and snare carts as they travel through this wood. You can see strung along at the height of the cart driver,
Ugh.
Oh,
you can see a fine, fine silvered thread.
Oof.
So I need dexterity checks from y'all.
All right.
Acrobatics is perfectly acceptable here. If you have another way you want me to calculate you not getting shredded by this, I'm down.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Two lucky sevens.
I got,
seven.
I got a 13.
I got a 10.
Okay.
I ordered my sandwich cut.
Yeah.
Simpsons joke. It's fun. Someone will get it.
Someone out there is loving it.
You grab a 1.
A one damage?
1 damage.
Okay.
And Walnut, you grab a 6.
No.
So these are it isn't merely a thread. They're enchanted in some way. Like their sharpness is beyond. This silver thread catches just the top part of the bun, and Rosie's hair collapses down and cascades over her shoulder in the rain.
Oh my God! In the moonlight, it's gorgeous. Grandmother.
Exactly.
Rosie, actually, this is disorienting because she's not ready now.
No.
You know, she's not ready.
She's prepared.
Yeah,
usually.
and so she puts a hand on it for a second, and then she looks, and it's you, and she's like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Walnut grabs the reins.
It's okay.
Yourself.
It's okay.
No. So I need perception checks now from the occupants.
Stay-at-home dads.
Try it again. Well,
Just throw it.
Gosh, what's my? Oh, there it is. Okay, 16.
Perfect. What do you got?
7.
That sucks.
I'm a dumb baby. Established.
So you look over and you can see Donaar sort of like a football carry. Like the baby against his full silhouette is a very, very small little, lozenge of humanity. And then you just cast a glance out the right side of the cart, and you can see on all fours, you can see for all intents and purposes, wolf individual eloping on all fours, clearly a biped in its normal configuration. You have no need to roll a check to determine that this is almost some kind of goddamn werewolf. And you can just see the tongue is just out, like a dog that's been running a while.
Yeah.
Just foamy flecks of spittle around the jowl. And you can see it it's running alongside, matching speed with the cart. And then you can feel it jump up and then hang on to the side of the cart itself. And it is like fumbling on the side trying to find the door.
uh-oh.
I communicate to the group. I'm like, as fast as I can communicate it
Yeah.
in words, it's like, wolf side. And that doesn't. It's like I thought too fast, and the sentence rearranged itself.
Like, no,
Yeah.
that's not a good band name either. Stop it.
Also bad.
It is a good name, and we have a werewolf on the outside of our cart.
Now,
My Tumblr.
Donaar Blit'zen, you can sort of hear a rattle on the side of on the door side.
Snakes too?
No. No. You
More
can,
babies?
That was a good joke too.
wolf, snake, dog, man, person, individual, lawyer. So on NBC this fall. So you can see like the inside of the latch. You can see it just like flipping down in an attempt to be open from the outside.
Okay.
What are we gonna do?
So he's a bad werewolf. It's not Trevor, right? Not Trevor coming to help, right?
Don't know.
No.
You see
Because
no,
I'll stab him through the door.
you see no bellhop cap,
All right.
and that's a key.
Can I
indicator.
roll to see if I see the
That's a
bell?
key indicator of a good boy.
Okay, so he's a bad boy.
Oh. I thought even up until this moment, I was like, it's okay.
If he's running the bellhop, cat may have flown off.
Yeah, see, you've learned bad lessons about werewolves.
Yeah.
So if he's up against the door, I want to kick the door open. I want to,
Baby here, just one big foot, bam.
one big ass foot, kick the door open.
All right.
That's my thing.
Let's see it.
I don't kick the door
Well, I'm not
open.
worried about. It isn't about that. What I actually need more is damage, because the door is right in front of you.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
not like I need an attack roll.
I missed. I hit Kris.
Here, toss me a 6. I just want to get a sense of what we're talking about here. And what's your
3.
strength?
17.
Okay. Your plus 3? Okay.
Plus
So
3.
so you walk over and you just like full on like Leonidas style
Yeah.
Spartan kick
Nice.
straight into the door. Like you can hear the latch of the door snap.
Yeah.
And obviously value cart decreased.
Yeah.
But you can see this door swing out, and you hear like a canine yelp of pain, and you see this sort of like fur orb fling off of the side and then bounce and roll behind the cart.
Don't let you hit the door on your way out.
Yeah. Got him.
You're getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kris, the werewolf on your side of the cart, his tongue is just all over the window. It's not a good look for him. And then it's just
yuck.
slavering, just this foam and slick spittle mixing with the rain and flowing down. And then you see it crawling up on the top. I need a perception roll from you,
Oh, no.
Walnut,
Oh, no.
and Rosie.
Got it.
15.
Oof. 26.
All right.
Oh, is that all?
Is that it?
Rosie, you hear the Scrabble back on the left side of the cart, and then you see its jowls pull themselves up over the side, and then sort of flatten out along the top of it. You get a free action.
Ooh. Free action.
Hold.
Yeah, I do nothing. I just I appreciate him and his whole deal.
You go, hey, y'all.
I go, hey,
I succeeded
y'all.
preemptively.
I know a vampire. I have a thing I can do, but it has never worked on the history of our show.
Let's
ever.
try it. With all these people here, it's
Yes.
gonna work.
Yeah.
It's gonna work.
I'm gonna try
You got to play the
Whip it thorn
classics.
style?
it. Please make a melee spell attack. So that is my regular plus
What are you
sabon.
casting?
I'm gonna do cast Thorn Whip, and I'm gonna do a vine-like whip covered in thorns, lashes out at your command towards a creature in
Fine,
range.
like whip.
Two. It goes outside the cart and then loops back in and hits Kris.
Now hear me out.
Right in the eye.
Yeah.
It's a 9.
Now, a 9 is pretty good. It's actually a
You know
very
what? But I'm
lucky
not
number.
rolling to attack him. I'm just rolling to intimidate him, and I'm saying back.
Nice.
Oh,
Back,
that's cool.
beast.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. It clings and it roars, and it adjusts itself to the side as this cracking whip reaches out past it and snaps. I need initiative from Rosie and the nut, and if you guys want to get in, you can come in next time.
Rosie and the nut.
Ooh.
I got a 15.
Okay.
I got a
What do you got? What do you got, Nut?
6.
That's less.
Yeah.
Wow, you are good.
All right, Rosie Beestinger.
Yeah.
Reins in hand.
So this werewolf is on top of the cart behind us? Is that about the shape
Absolutely.
of things?
Yeah,
Okay.
coming up on your side on the
Okay.
left.
Did you take the reins for real, or was that a bit?
That was a joke.
Okay.
I don't know how to drive that thing.
At this point, the reins are largely ornamental anyway.
Oh, that's
Yeah, Coriander knows her business. Yes.
It's mostly just like a comfort thing for Rosie to be.
Well,
able
it's
to
probably a
hold the
comfort
reins.
thing for Coriander as well.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a relationship there.
We try to pretend she's a normal horse, but
Right.
we all know the truth. Okay, so I'm gonna just drop him and
Just fuck him up?
and vault right over and start with the pain. Hopefully, we'll see what's up. And the long hair is like blowing.
Oh, yeah.
And as the cart continues to go.
May I offer something?
No. Yeah, absolutely, of course.
But like, just a second, and you grab on to the lip of the roof, and then you just flip
Oh,
yeah.
and put your feet into it.
Yeah.
To its eye sockets.
Oh, that's good. That's
pretty
good.
smooth.
All right. We'll see. If my melee's hit, that's what
Right,
I'll
if
use
there's
it
a
for.
flavor,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So this is gonna be, yeah.
Oh.
That's a 23. That's a 22. And I'll do 1 melee attack with those eye sockets. And that's an 18.
God damn.
All
Solid.
hits? All
Yeah.
hits?
So let's see some damage.
All right. The first one is a 7. The second one is a 5. And the eye sockets is another 7.
Okay.
So,
Wow. Solid.
Yeah.
19? Whew.
14, 19, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's kicks in here, punches.
The first one, when I vault
it the staff?
over, it's the staff. It's gotta come left, right, and then the feet plow right into the eyeballs.
All right. So it's like a punching bag,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
It just left, right. It's spittle flecks are flying in each direction, and when you bring the foot up, it doesn't have any fear of this foot, but when the foot connects, there is an audible yelp. At 6, you got the ability to your feet and hands are magic weapons.
Yes, they are.
And that is deeply, deeply required to
Nice.
manage this wolf shit.
Nice. Okay. What happens to him as a result of my magical foot?
He takes a bunch of damage,
Oh, nice.
and
okay.
now he's super pissed.
Okay.
So he climbs up over the edge. So you flipped back over. His hands are here with one pull. A lot of upper body. A lot of upper body on this werewolf.
Not skipping.
Pulls
arm
himself
break.
up, and then plants his feet, and then stands up his full height, towering over you on the very top of this cart.
I give his belly a little rub.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Loves it.
Oh, hey. That's a
Good
1.
boy.
He's mine now.
Yeah.
I command disrobe.
You choose him. No. So he is snapping, and you just with ease, just like micro movements on your part. You're avoiding massive bites, like a huge sweep of the claw, and it's just like 1 foot, slight move, a slight turn of the head, just effortless avoidance. Walnut Dankgrass.
I am so sick of trying to cast magic, so I'm just gonna go for it here. So I look, I see what's going on up there, and I'm like, this is not gonna get too crowded at all, and I transform into a dire wolf.
Yes.
Wolf nut.
Wolf v. Wolf.
How woo.
It's a wolf fight.
Yeah,
It's a wolf off.
it's a wolf off. So
Sunday.
why
Brought
that's
the whole cart, but you only need the edge.
You only need the roof.
I'm going
I've got the
to.
whole cart. Sorry.
What
Please
can I do
continue.
with it? Oh, sorry. Are you done?
Thoroughly.
Oh, maybe you want to shake the dice some more.
I do a lot of wind up. I'm going to do a bite. I get advantage because of pack tactics, because I am right next to you.
That's right.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Yum, yum, yum.
21. 21, boy. And then I get to do some damage. It's 2d6 plus 3. Piercing. 7 plus 3.
Nice.
Where do you
10.
bite him?
Where do I bite him?
Target the haunch.
Yeah, right in the haunch. It's got to be right in the
It's
haunch.
gotta be a
Yeah, I
haunch.
get him right in that meaty haunch.
Ooh,
Nice.
get that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Werewolves hate that.
As you shift into your wolf form, you are able to do it with an ease that you haven't experienced in months.
Ooh.
It is instantaneous, instinctual, flawless. All just like memories of like every other time that you've converted yourself into this perfect predatory form. It's all flowed back to you now. It's not corrupt in any way. There's no hesitation.
Ooh.
It is an instant reaction. Like from the moment you wind up, right? You're preparing to have to push through.
Yeah, to have to pull, but I don't have to.
There's no pull. It's instantaneous. Nice.
Fantastic.
Very nice.
That's all you
Now,
get.
that's a pretty solid amount of damage. Rosie Beestinger.
How's he looking?
Okay.
All right. Good. Just keep doing what I do best.
I was going to say, like, so can we individually roll initiative and then we'll come in at the end of this?
Yeah, exactly.
this-
Go ahead and
this
give me the
circle?
initiative now.
Yeah.
Because right now you can hear it. You can hear stomps are in there. And there's a moment where you can hear a couple footfalls, and then you just sort of hear, like, wait.
More.
Like
yeah.
you hear the roof kind of going,
No, it's too light to be the bear.
right.
She's a wolf today.
So what do you got?
13.
6.
Okay.
Put him before me.
Wait.
What's that?
You can put Donaar before me. So we both had 6.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Right, Beestingers.
Is it a full moon?
How?
Is that a yes?
Yeah.
How many silver bullets do we have in our inventory?
Okay.
What? I could hear you mumbling a little bit. Couldn't make it out.
Oh, he didn't do a DC strength saving throw.
Should he?
He needs to, or be knocked prone.
Oh yeah, he's flat.
He is prone. Enjoy.
So I have advantage?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
deeply. As a result of that haunch.
Oh, dang.
He's never been bitten in that haunch.
My good haunch.
So is he prone on the roof or on the
Yes.
back of
My mom's
Coriander?
favorite honk.
He's like,
Okay.
We'll take the fight to the back of Coriander. 2 wolves, a Dragonborn.
That's a 15, or that's a better one. That's 25. That is a 22, and that is a 15, but I'm going to take a higher one. That's a 16. Do they all hit?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So she's going to pick up her staff. The werewolf got bit by the good wolf nut, and it went down, and it's bleeding from this haunch wound.
Yeah, exactly.
And Rosie
desperately.
She's just jamming the end of the staff of the master right in that open wound over and over again. It's real
That's-
nasty.
churn that butter.
Okay, that's a
Wolf butter. So premium. It's
Fresh from the
incredibly
haunch.
premium. Yeah.
9. And
Rosie Beestinger's haunch butter.
9.
Yeah.
5, 9, 9. That's a 23.
Butter.
23
In the
points of
dairy
damage.
section. I'm
23
sorry.
points of damage.
It howls.
And the last one is a melee attack, which is just the fist going as far into that wound as it possibly can.
You're just stirring it up.
Yeah.
So at the final punch, like each time it's been trying to, like it's being struck, and the motion of the cart, like there's a lot of challenge for this thing to sort of scrabble and keep on. That last hit, like it has a couple weak attempts to maintain itself up on the thing. There's a couple quick scrabbles. You can hear it scraping and scratching on the roof, and then it just slides off. The top hits the ground in a puddle, and then you can just sort of see it disappearing in the background.
Oh no, don't go.
Yeah. Now, I would like to get some history checks as we start moving deeper into the wood.
From everybody?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Can I just stay wolf?
I'm good in history. I lied. I'm not good at history.
A lot of 8s today.
11.
Yeah, 11 also.
A 15.
10.
15, 10,
11.
11. You know that the Wayrest Chapel, you have heard of it.
Is this the Wayrest Inn or the Wayrest Chapel?
Wayrest Chapel.
Okay.
I mean, it goes by many names.
The Chapel of the Wayrest.
A woodland temple to Helm, a god of protection.
Okay.
The Wayrest is a friend to merchants and weary travelers as they make their way through the wood. You think, or rather hope, it isn't far from here. And you are glad to see torchlights just off this rainy path, off and off to the left.
Okay.
And in the surrounding wood, you can hear a chorus of howls, and you know that these are celebrations.
Oh.
And it's like there's some part of you that senses that pack and that family, but you know that the feast they're celebrating is you and your friends.
Yes.
So you, at a moment, you exist in these two coordinates.
Extremely conflicted right now.
And I go, Walnut, the sun's getting real low.
So you were able to slow the cart. Coriander does not want to. Coriander just wants to keep going until she reaches the end of the fucking map.
Okay.
You were able to pull the cart off into this torchlit area a couple 100 feet off to the left. So you can sort of see these torches and lights twinkling in the back.
Okay.
And there's a couple torches near the road itself that are lit with green flame. And you're able to pull the cart straight down this side path. The church itself is lit within by a combination of torches, red candles, and glowing orbs of unknown manufacture. Light pours out of the windows, bringing to mind a lantern or a lighthouse built in the wrong place. So as you enter, you see no one inside. Right now, you see basically a simple chapel with a couple beds against the wall. Like this is clearly a place of rest for travelers, but it is very, very. It's almost like battlefield decor. Like the way that it's set up inside is almost like it's like a combination chapel and barracks.
Ooh, okay.
You can tell that at any moment these pews can be converted into small beds.
Cool.
But like I say, there's right now, if there's someone named Father Gordon, you cannot see him here.
Okay.
Every few feet, the walls to the left and right are adorned with stained glass depicting aid to wanderers. It is a place of such perfect comfort, you can hardly let yourself believe it. For a wilderness chapel, it is well appointed. Helmites collect a tithe, which some call the dust of the road, on goods that travel through this wood. The pews are stained dark and are polished with fragrant wax. A decorative shield stands on a casual podium with 3 arrows of pure silver in a row on the front. A massive wall of stained glass stands behind the wooden podium, depicting a brilliant sun shining over a golden cup. The howls outside rise to a sharp crescendo, rising in a blood-curdling hunting song, whose notes are clear and pure. No work of mere beasts. Oh. Right. I gotta. Even the Christmas specials, the Halloween special. I got all these rats, you guys. Here.
Covered in rats.
Here we go. So you can see that chorus, voice for voice, is diminished. Every few seconds, that chorus seems to lose a howl.
Ooh.
These howls are slowly but surely turning into individual yelps of pain that are receding into the distance. These terrifying chords are held for what seems to be an eternity, and at the moment you think the sound will drive you mad, it melts into stillness. There's a long, terrible moment of silence before the stained glass at the end of the chamber shatters inward, its majestic sun replaced by the brilliant eye of the full moon.
Ooh.
Unfolding itself from the ground, pieces of jagged glass are dropping to the floor as its wounds mend themselves. This is an ancient were-bear, a grizzled old creature, and his body is full of daggers, swords, and spear tips that the skin is closed around, holding them in place. His ragged fur is gray, and in the light sparkles with a ghostly glow. His huge black eyes scour across the room, and he finds the child with a terrifying speed. With a roar echoed by the wind outside, he leaps. So I need initiative from everybody.
Had zero chance to catch our breath.
I know.
I've been begging to summon Clark more.
Yeah, I know.
This is like all the combat from the show all put into.
All mushed into one episode.
4.
So we got 19?
15.
Okay.
Also 15.
Okay.
Also 4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay.
As in-
yeah.
That's more like
honestly,
it.
the reality is
Yeah.
he actually goes after you guys.
Oh, good.
So this thing, like I said, this thing unfolds, and its height is massive. It is different. The werewolves are not small by any means, but this is just like a side of beef holding a gigantic battle axe in one hand, mouth just a froth with hunger, and it is zeroed in directly on the bundle.
Okay.
God.
So it's looking at Donaar then.
Oh, well, it is not looking at Donaar. It doesn't
Sure.
care about Donaar.
Well, I care about Donaar.
Aw.
Don't tell him I said that. Okay, but I go first?
You do.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to use some stunning strikes on this thing in the off chance that that'll work. I assume its constitution is unbelievable, but you do roll like shit, so.
Hey, listen, she's not wrong.
Okay, so this is gonna be 2 Staff of the Masters. That's 20,
Yep,
and that's a 19.
that's also
Push.
good.
Okay.
Whoosh.
Rosie
and,
Beestinger, you're a beast.
Thank
Rosie
you.
Beestinger.
Beestinger. So do I'm going to try to stunning strike with both of those. So do 2 con checks.
You bet.
My spell save is 13.
He's looking like a millie.
Shit. Okay, one more. I'm
Just
gonna do,
like just these whacks. I mean, it's like hitting a tree.
Yeah.
It's like you can remember training in the monastery against a wooden sort of dummy.
Yeah.
And it's just like that. Like you don't know if it's feeling these at all.
Okay. I remember that the werewolf had a better response to my magical fingies and toes. So I'm going to do flurry of blows, 2 unarmed strikes. That's going to be an 18. Whoa.
Whoa, Rosie.
Getting crazy. And that is a 10.
There it
I
is.
love it.
So those are both also going to be stunning strikes. I am using a lot of key points today, folks. And he saved both
He's
those
good.
con
Yeah,
saves.
his con is like
Damn it. Okay. So here comes damage. Here it comes. That's not great. 5. 10. 10. And 6. 20, 31? Mm-hmm. 31. 31 points of damage.
31. That's worth an applause. Yeah. Now,
Hot hits.
okay. Now, Rosie Beestinger, that is great. Each of these are connecting, and you can feel the staff of the master and the key energy flowing through your strikes. You know that these are functionally required to make this happen. You feel like that is the only edge you have against this creature. Walnut Dankgrass.
Okay. Well, first things first.
I'm
gonna
the
try
realist.
Yeah.
What?
First things first, I'm the realist.
First things first. I'm the realist. First thing is I'm gonna he's close, right?
What's it?
He's extremely close.
Oh, deeply, profoundly close.
He's in a big room in this.
Okay, well I'm gonna do this
Small
first.
room.
I'm gonna bite. So it was a 9, so no.
It's a little bite.
So that is intimidating. So now back off. Oh, but I packed tactics.
Nice.
Duh. And I knew, thank you. No, I forgot.
Oh wait, you're still.
Oh, yeah.
Much better.
Way better.
23. So that's a bite. Fantastic. So make sure he does it. He's going to pass it, but the DC 13 strength saving throw.
Oh, to be pulled down? No, he's fine.
Yeah, I figured. And then just real quick, that's a 5. That's a 5. It's a 10, 13 damage.
God damn, kid.
And then I'm going to back up as much as I can. Way back. to the
Just
other
get
side of
just
the
get
room.
out of the way. You
Yeah.
don't want to move away from this thing.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I don't want to move away from it.
No,
Why?
you've committed. You
'Cause I would,
this
Attack
axe.
opportunity.
I
Yeah.
would get an attack.
This axe is as big as you are.
You're right. Okay. Hey, thanks. That was really gracious of you.
No, I just
That was my Christmas present, and I accept it.
Merry Christmas. Now, Kris Drow'b.
Okay.
So this has been an opportunity for you to experience an entire menagerie of were creatures. There has to be some delight.
But just out of pure interest, yes.
Yes.
Like, what other things used to be a person shape and now they could be a bear?
Not the time.
It's very exciting.
I'm actually, well, I mean, it's exciting and then it gets monotonous.
Yeah.
It's like, well, one thing can be another thing.
Okay, so
we have
it's
a
like-
party member who can
oh.
do multiple animal shapes. So wolf, big deal. Bear, big deal. Who cares?
Yeah, now we're done. You're gonna see,
I
you're gonna
get
see a
it.
were-shark. It's like, all right,
I get it.
whatever.
Let's see. What's my best use? Damage or promote advantage to everybody subsequently? Who comes after me? We got Donaar.
Donaar
Yeah.
Blit'zen.
He's a tasty.
And
hitter.
then what Clues has enunciated on the back as bad guy.
Bad guy. Okay.
Clues.
Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna confer. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire rather than my.
Oh, that
damage.
kicks ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's gonna turn into a little hot bear. He's gonna glow faintly. He's got but first he's got to. It's a Dex saving throw. Right?
That's not his thing.
Yeah. All right.
No, that sucks shit. That's a 2.
Enjoy it.
Yep.
It's gonna get
Right.
warm.
So, but somehow it's like, yes, it does make him easier to detect in battle, but it's not improving things. Like between the moon outside the window, the howls outside, and now he's sort of further enunciated in his size and gait.
Yeah.
With this eldritch light, like
He's got like a red cell shading around him.
exactly like you do. There is an advantage in combat, but everything else about it is bad.
But when it happens, I go like, that's cool. That's better.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Donaar Blit'zen.
All right. I want to do some things. Paladin-y and not paladin-y. Who is the farthest from the bear?
Not me.
Is everyone up in this bear's grill? Everyone said a
I
giant
would
bear.
Bear's
No, I would
grill?
be keeping away.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna march into a bear's mouth.
All right, so you're the farthest away?
Probably.
All right. So I want to disengage I want to get away from the bear. I don't want to be near the bear.
'Kay.
I'm holding the kid.
Well, he's gonna swing on you if you leave.
He's that.
He's that big. I mean, think about it like this. This is like a small chapel
All right.
off the edge of the road.
I want to throw the baby to Kris.
Like
Underhand.
a football?
Gently. No, not overhand.
My God.
That's crazy. Underhand. To the most responsible person in the party. With the paternal instinct that childcare requires.
I got so many limbs to catch that.
And
thing
he's
with.
got, this baby's gonna land in a nest of tendrils and it's gonna be great.
Athletics.
Oh, I'm swimming in them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, throw it to the blind
person
guy.
with no
that
The
fucking
blind.
guy
eyes.
who can't see is the
not
one who should
that
catch the
blind.
baby.
I'm not so blind that I can't catch a baby in the dark.
Say athletics. Boom!
Oh,
That baby gets rocked to sleep midair.
Donaar Blit'zen, the throw is good.
That's a 25.
Let's
no.
see how the catch is.
I got a question.
Do you?
So does Fairy Fire apply within this cube to the baby, whose dex I assume is low? So I can have an
Did you
advantage.
cast it on the baby?
I cast on everything. No, I wouldn't have.
No,
it would have been just the bear.
No, because this is so weird. Like, I don't have a problem with this at all. But you definitely don't want to have advantage on the baby. I'm just going to give you a...
Well, I realize
That's
that.
a
Hold
fucked
on.
up thing to do.
Let's read the card. It's a 20-foot cube.
Yeah, tentacular, spectacular. That's
Yeah,
what's needed.
here's a question. Because would I have been able to catch the baby in the light, but not Donaar? Because I don't want
Listen,
that
dude,
bear to get
listen,
advantage.
I am so here for you figuring out some awesome way to catch this baby. Like, I'm ready to go. The throw is amazing.
Okay.
This is going to help you. But you
All
got to
right.
figure out a good way to do this.
Yeah, it's
Well,
gonna hit
listen.
you right in the hands.
No, first thing to mind is that I don't personally want to catch the baby with my hands. Legati seems to have that under control. I can have
love
him
this.
unstaff and coil up to form a much larger shape that's got a little bounce to it,
that
like
Legati
almost like a
airbag?
basket.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that's what I'll hold.
Exactly. Or here,
Yeah.
but Legati's rolls are mine, so maybe this is bad for you.
Okay.
Let's see.
Legati, I tell you, if you catch him, you can eat him.
Damn it.
Yeah. Brilliant
That's what did
plan. It all went perfect.
So it's like coming like it's a surprise.
Yeah.
This baby's coming for you,
Oh.
and you're just like, huh. Like
So-
you let go of Legati, sort of like, huh, in midair.
Well, I
and
would
then
yell first.
Sure.
I
And
mean, I'm
then
responsible.
and then,
Baby. Heads up.
As the baby is flying towards you, you leave it up, and then you see Legati sort of soften and bend. Then it sees the baby and it goes, "Rah, rah," and then wraps and coils, almost like the path of an electron.
Oh, yeah.
Just wraps and coils all around, and then the baby is caught in it, and then it just sails through the air and it just goes, dum, 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 and bounces against the back corner.
Nice. Far away. Okay.
You hear that air
So
horn.
now I can back up the bear because he don't care about me, right?
No,
Okay.
he's
So
not interested in you at
I
all.
want to get as far away from the baby as possible with the bear between us. And then when I'm far enough away, I want to compel a duel to the bear. So then I'd be like, yo, Yogi, I got your picnic basket right here. I just thought of that. I didn't
No, I was
spend
gonna
5
say,
minutes
like,
thinking
you
of
don't
that.
even know,
I just
you've
thought
never
of that.
seen this adventure before. That was just off the dome.
I was off the dome.
All
I
right.
did spend everyone's turn thinking of a funny line. Just now.
All right, so you have tossed a baby.
I've tossed a baby and I've run away, and then I've talked a bunch of shit.
It's like we know you have a plan, but to anybody else, it would look like, this is a coward. He threw the child down and
Then in the
leaving.
third act of my turn, it all comes to light.
Exactly.
So he needs a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, he's drawn to me, compelled by divine demand. For duration, disadvantage on attack rolls against anyone other than me, and he's got to keep making wisdom throws anytime he wants to get away from me.
What's the save?
Wisdom, right?
Wisdom saving throw against my
You may be surprised to learn that werebears,
14.
like wisdom's not like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like it's not like, up here.
No.
It's down here.
What are his MCAT scores?
Yeah, exactly. What's his Myers-Briggs?
Yeah.
Let's see. He is compelled to duel with you.
If anyone touches him, he will not be.
Okay.
So this is me and the bear. You guys are good.
Joy.
Bye.
Like,
That fight.
and you can tell, like, there is a hunger that is not about flesh in his eyes toward this child. And it is only just the thinnest thread of magic. So he's, like, looking over in the corner, and then, like, the magic is, like, yanking him back into combat with you. And then he just looks over and sees it and, like, takes a side step and then pulls back. So he's sort of like, he is at war with himself about this. And you think that you know why.
I do?
You think that you know why.
Okay.
You know that if this is indeed a royal changeling,
Okay.
that lycanthropy as a curse,
Oh, yep.
it would be a very, very simple matter
Okay.
to cure.
Gotcha. So then that would make this one of the good ones.
It's possible.
Okay.
It is a Christmas story.
Oh, okay.
Obviously.
All right, here. So everybody else is chilling out. So he is going to bring his shit down on you.
Whatever.
What's your AC?
18.
Perfect.
I'll live forever.
No problem. No problem. How many hit points do you have?
52.
You fucking smartass. 52?
Yeah.
Let's start coming down.
All right.
We're talking about, that's 10 points off the top.
Y'all.
The axe just comes straight down on your pauldron. Like it glances off, but the weight of it is just like a battering ram that's trying to drive you into the wooden floor. Like you can see the floorboard underneath his left leg splinters. But that's not, he has so many attacks. Like he has so many attacks.
That's okay.
He's a werebear.
So now that he has come down on the shoulder, he is going to try to bite you, which you suspect would be bad.
I'm bite proof.
But he rolls a 1.
I took
So that
bite.
doesn't happen.
So I bite back.
Yeah, exactly.
I counter bite.
Mega bite.
Explain command, like, or no, sorry, duel, right? If we hit him,
If you hit him,
turn it
it'll
off?
break the spell. So basically, this is me calling him out, and he has to obey. Spell ends if you attack if I attack anyone else, if I cast a spell that targets a hostile creature other than him, or if a creature friendly to me damages the target or casts a harmful spell on him, or if I get more than 30 feet away.
Okay,
So this is like mano a mano.
so we have to like buff you.
buff me or
Hey, buff you, man.
take the baby away, then we'll break the spell.
Okay. Okay.
All right, here, Rosie Beestinger.
Yes.
Okay. So Legati's got the baby. Is that true? Okay.
Just sort of like in a like a kind of snake orb.
Yeah.
Just sort of like it bounced, hit the wall, and now it's sort of rolling away from the wall a little bit, kind of in a little circle.
Okay.
And then Legati has poked his head inside and appears to be having a detailed conversation with the child.
All right. I don't have any kinds of buffs or
Healing?
no healing, nothing. I'm useless for that. And I blew all my key points, so I'm not going to be able to stun him. So I'm going to go for that baby. And,
That babe?
Yeah, I'm going to try to get that baby. And now that he is focused on you, is there anywhere inside of this chapel that looks like a passage, a door?
There is.
What is it?
There is. There are two simple wooden doors.
Okay. Are they next to each other, or where are we at?
One is in the back by the child itself.
Yeah.
And one is sort of in the far wall that would be to the right of this conflict.
Okay. Then Rosie will dash over and give a thumbs up to Legati. Get that baby. And
So you want to take the baby itself? You don't want to bring Legati with?
No, I kind of feel like since my friend needs him to see.
Gotcha. So you reach down in, and then Legati just sort of folds out like a nest.
Okay.
And you can grab the baby.
Okay. Grab the baby again, and I book it through that door that's right next to the baby.
Quick question.
Yeah.
While Legati was conversing with the baby,
Yeah.
what did I perceive? Did I see any more of that weird jaw action?
Ooh.
From the
Yeah, because I'm still seeing through him.
no, from the baby itself.
No, I'm seeing through Legati, but I'm seeing what he sees.
Oh,
at
absolutely.
The baby. Yeah.
The baby.
Looks normal, or?
No. What you see is that the baby is looking out and like reaching out, and Legati is giving the baby little nips on the fingers, like gentle, like a puppy.
Yeah.
And then the baby smiles, and then you see rings of red eyes grow on her face, and then you see her skin turn to a purple sheen.
And so during the fight, you just hear me go, "Aw."
There is the coolest little bit of red lip inside the.
I know.
I keep catching
It's
that.
unnerving.
I love
I
it.
know.
I love it so much. It's bringing me so much joy.
It's not fun.
Walnut
Joyful.
Dankgrass.
The
Oh, here,
K
what?
is silent.
Oh, here, I'm sorry. Here, Walnut Dankgrass. Hold on a second. So you push. You take the baby, shoulder your way through.
Yeah.
And inside there, it's much warmer in this area than it is out in the front. And back in here, you can see a forge that is in active operation.
Okay.
And you see a man with precisely 0 shirt,
Okay.
a mythically proportioned chest,
Okay.
with only a dusting of white hair. There is a leather, almost like a leather skirt, pleated, studded with armor around the base, and you can see the man associated with it. The mustache is like mustache of the year tier. It's going out, and then it's going up. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
It's going up on both sides.
Oh boy. All right.
It's like this mustache goes all the way up.
all the way up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
command this robe.
he's looking in there. He's down in there. He's most of the way there. A stiff breeze. He's looking in the forge, and he's scooting something around in it, and he looks over and he says, "I'll be out in a second."
I'll wait. No, Rosie takes this all in, and in her head she goes, "Another time." And she goes, "Father Gordon,
The same?
there's a situation."
Typically.
Okay. Have you been hearing the commotion out in there?
I got it. I'm doing something. I'm going to go back out there. You think this is the first time?
Dire bear weapons in skin?
It's the bear?
It's the bear.
He starts to scoot it around in there. He pulls out what looks to be a tiny crucible full of a silver liquid. And he's like, okay, that's going to have to do. And then he's like, excuse me, grabs it with a pair of tongs, and then moves out, turns around, and then backs his way through the door and goes out into the front room.
Okay. Rosie's going to stay in this forge area with this little baby, and she's watching from the door just in case. She's also like talking to the baby, and just on pure instincts, like fumes of instinct. She's like, "Ooh, you're a good little. It's so exciting, isn't it?
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Yeah, look at that.
And then the eyes, the jeweled eyes, sort of return back like in a reverse spiral. And then you see a few gray curls come out from the top. Walnut Dankgrass.
That's no good.
Jerry, hang on. You know, like before we
I
continue,
forget
just
what
thinking
it
that
is. Is it
just
it
like
not Dankgrass?
it's
That
Donaar grass.
dang
Oh,
old-
Dankgrass.
I thought you were saying dank grass.
Oh, no, I've said it at least 3 different ways.
Yeah, okay, well, pick one. Okay, so unless we want to do an elaborate feigned death where we make the baby look dead,
I got plans.
I'm listening.
which I'm into for another episode, I'm going to go ahead and enhance this guy's ability here. And
The werebear?
Yeah. No, I'm going to touch Donaar.
Oh, Donaar.
Oh, sorry, excuse me, I'm a wolf. I turn back into myself, shedding my wolf form, and I touch Donaar on the pauldron, and I give him, and this is kind of a kick in the face because it's called Bear's Endurance.
Dude, yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of a kick in the nuts.
So
yeah.
if you had to do a con check, you would get advantage on it, but the important thing is that it gives you temporary hit points.
Oh, con check for real?
Con check
Ooh,
for
this
real.
might come in handy.
Give me them.
Oh, it's like I know something about this game. I don't. Sorry, 5 HP.
Oh.
It wasn't the best, but maybe the con checks will help you out.
Smooth. Hey, now, Kris Drow'b emerging as though from a mist shroud.
Oh, yeah. So,
Legati has snaked back over to you and then jumped up into the air.
dang it. Do we feel comfortable about... Where's the baby? Where's the baby situation?
I got him. It's good. It's creepy. I don't know, but it's fine. It's alive.
That's all I care about when it comes to things like that. I guess it's important.
It's a 1 or a 0.
It's a good talk.
Yeah, you would need to convey to me that help is coming, because otherwise I'll hold action, because I don't want
Oh.
to break the thing.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
We didn't ask.
Yeah.
So I didn't tell you.
Yeah.
I guess I will have to
No,
tell
I will. I
everybody.
was like, Father Gordon is here, and look behind you because he's coming in the room right now. There
And
he
I'll be like,
is.
if anyone touches this bear, he's going to stop.
Oh, so can I see Father Gordon emerging?
You see him back out with the tongs around this crucible. He has turned around now, and he is walking toward Donaar Blit'zen.
Walking toward the bear.
He's walking toward the encounter. Yes.
Oh, okay. So I'm assuming he's coming to help. So I go, oh shit, and then I'm gonna break that your duel, and I'm gonna do dissonant whispers on him.
Oh, you're gonna hiss on him?
Yeah.
What are you gonna say to this
I'm gonna tell him
werebear?
some bad things. I communicate it.
The bears are dumb.
I whisper it, but I also enter his mind as well, and I say, "You're a bear. You were a person, and you're a bear. How long you been at it? Oh, ancient, huh? Since ancient times. Oh, that sucks. You look like shit. You're very flammable. Why don't you just give it up? Why don't you just bury yourself?
So you're attacking his self-esteem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
All that
right.
junk on the outside of you.
Exactly, and there's a save on that, right?
There's a wisdom save, yeah.
Yeah. That's not him.
Versus 15.
He sucks shit.
Okay,
Go
well,
for it.
you're gonna love the taste of 5d6.
Oh my
the
God.
Great taste. And
Four.
let me have a couple of these.
Yeah.
And then also we'll flee the space. So here's 2 of them.
But he's compelled to duel.
Well,
Can
once
he
he gets
break it
hurt,
now?
it's broken.
Oh, you
Yeah.
break it.
Now he's going to
Okay,
focus
okay.
on the
that's-
baby again.
So 10?
10 plus
6.
6, so 16. Oh, and then 1 more.
20.
Hey, so that's 20 for him.
Nice.
God damn.
Nice.
Wow.
That's a mean old whisper.
I got in under there. I got in.
Exactly. So he So he wants to leave?
He has to use that action to flee. Yeah.
Okay.
Or his movement to flee, rather. Yeah.
Exactly. The first thing he's going to do is throw his battle axe at you.
Oh, that's not going to be good. That's not going to be good at all.
Oh, it's super, super bad.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my soft boy.
Oh.
Yeah, deeply soft.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Creamy.
Uh-oh. Roll
Almost.
more dice.
That's 16 points. So you're saying all this mean stuff, and this axe just flies in this perfect linear progression. It catches you in the chest and puts you against the wall. Exactly.
Wait, how many was it? 16?
He is now going to bite Donaar Blit'zen before he tries to get out. He bites you,
All right.
Right?
and you get bit.
You bit.
There's something unique about creatures like this when they bite you. Do you know what it is?
Uh-oh.
What's that?
Uh-oh.
You need to play more D&D.
I do.
That, first of all, it is 18 points of damage. And now I need you to do a con save, DC 14.
Ah.
Ah.
Get advantage.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Nice work, Walnut.
Con save with advantage. That's good thing I got advantage.
Oh, boy.
Come on.
Eh.
Oh.
What's
10.
your con? Oh, boy.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, wait. Is it... Oh, sorry. Never mind.
Yeah, don't forget to add your
attack.
Constitution.
I did. 10.
Okay.
Oh, no.
We'll talk about this in season 2.
Bites me in half.
You're a Dragonborn werebear now.
Oh.
Big old teddy bear.
What?
So he attempts to flee, to move out, but his neck is craned toward the door, and so he sustains damage against himself to resist the spell.
Oh.
Dang.
He wants that kid.
He has to have it, and then he's moving directly toward the door. Would you like to respond with an attack?
Well, if I get an attack of opportunity, I might
Yep,
as well.
do it.
I don't like being bit.
You also have advantage because he's glowing.
Dirty mouth.
Yeah, let's see it.
All right.
So many advantages.
Eh.
Hit.
There
Hey.
20. Cumulative 20.
You have hit a lot of different things with your sword, but you have never felt something like this.
Luxurious.
The sword, yeah, exactly. It's like the touch, the feel, right? Your sword, basically, it goes about, halfway in. Like it starts out the way that you expect this to go, and then your sword is actually stuck, just like the other weapons you see in his flesh.
Okay.
Your sword is physically stuck within it, and you can see the wound closed completely around. And Father Gordon is like, you've given me a minute to handle this.
Well, can I roll damage or can I smite it, blast it out?
So he takes the crucible and he pours hot silver all the way down the edge of the blade.
Okay.
And it runs down and cools and hardens all along the cutting edge. Rosie Beestinger.
The cutting edge of.
Can I get a perception roll?
Oh, no.
Huh?
9.
Nope. It's horrible.
Great.
What are you gonna do?
I am still holding this baby.
Did we skip
And-
the-
I had the attack of opportunity. Or wait, was that my turn? The attack of opportunity when he turned his back on me?
Oh, like real turn?
I don't know. Yeah.
Did you skipped it? Because we went Kris.
Kris?
He did Dissonant Whispers.
Well, Donaar Blit'zen,
Donaar
he's moving
Blit'zen.
your way. Yeah, here. So yeah, feel free to attack.
yeah,
I
yeah,
want
get
to pull
that.
my damn sword out.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah.
Can I smite? Can I explode the wound and try to pop it out?
I love it. Let's do the attack roll because smite's all tied to that.
Well, so the weapon, my sword got stuck in him.
yeah.
Okay.
Attack rolls are good.
Okay.
Do it.
I'm just saying, if it's already in there,
Shut up.
what am I attacking?
Just try.
Just blow it up.
To 1.
No, you take.
You have
advantage.
advantage.
Thank God.
It's a 20. 18.
Oh,
That's very
damn
good.
near.
18 plus 8.
So the silvered edge just slides out of this flesh like
Oh, good.
butter. You were able to finish your initial strike. Let's see some damage.
I wanted to.
Nice.
Can't lose that sword. It's important. You'll find out in season 2. 5. Oh, thank you. And a 6. And
Okay.
a 3. So 14.
Okay,
Nice.
that's very, very good. You're going to add some sauce?
I mean, I don't like this bear, so I might as well. I'm running out of spell slots.
What are you going to throw on top?
A level 2 smite. 8. 8.
Jeez.
4. 20.
God.
Very nice. Very nice. That's a good,
All right.
That's a good boy.
So you finish your initial strike. It slices through the rest of the bear, and then the rest of the smite hurls the bear through the back door where Rosie is standing.
Right.
Oh,
Whoa.
what?
Wait.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Hurls the
whoa.
rest of the bear?
The bear is no. The whole bear is still there.
Okay. All right. We got
I thought
the
it was leaving the
whole bear.
building.
Is he pointed with his snoot toward me?
He's snootward.
All right. Okay, so Donaar just punched the bear into the door, and now I'm staring it
The
down.
smite, exactly. So the door is open
Great.
like this.
Thanks.
You have a baby.
Yeah.
Here is a bear.
Okay.
The baby giggles at the sight of the large, funny bear.
It's not funny. Rosie is momentarily taken aback between these two things. Obviously, this baby's got the priority, and I don't think the bear can fit through the door. So she leaps backward as far back into this room as she can get, and she contemplates for a moment. She's like, "What can I do? What can I do?"
Here. So you're looking around the room.
Yeah, I'm looking. What do I see?
Give me your perception check.
Okay. 5. 5. Nothing. There's nothing here.
He does make weapons back here.
Okay. What kind of weapons do I see?
All kinds.
Okay.
You think that he might have to manage issues like this from time to time.
Okay. Are they silver?
You see a number of silver weapons. Yes.
Okay.
Small daggers, darts,
Oh, wonderful.
tipped arrows.
I could do some darts. My darts are not silver, but I can throw some darts. So with the baby in one hand, I'd like to go over and just grab as many as my little halfling fingers
Your little
can
paw.
carry. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then put them in my teeth.
Yeah.
Start taking them out one by one. And
Nice.
How many can I throw per turn?
Let's see him. I'm gonna give you 2.
2? Okay. That's a 9.
Take advantage.
That's not
Dawn's
great.
father.
That's an 8. And then that's a 10 and a 23.
23 is gonna be good.
Okay. And it's not too much. It's only 1d4 plus 3, which that's a 7. That's good.
But there's a little,
That's
it's real
nice.
good.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of extra sauce on these. Father
On the-
Gordon
on
knows
the
his
silver?
work.
Okay.
Walnut Dankgrass.
Yeah. I mean, not
His back is to you,
Yeah.
framed in the doorway.
Bear Boy.
He eats weapons.
It's like Winnie the Pooh stuck in that rabbit
Note
hole.
that.
Yeah.
Well, you think I did just get a text from Patrick Rothfuss.
Oh yeah.
Where is he? Is he here? Is he over there?
What's Dreebus doing?
He says, Drow'b has just been arrested for trespassing with the intent to urinate.
The intent.
Carrying a
It's a
loaded weapon.
multi-level story. It's very Shakespearean.
He also wants you to know that Rosie's maternal instinct would probably give her advantage in a situation like this.
That's probably true.
That's that Pat Rothfuss bullshit.
No. In fact, what I think is actually true is that her level of concern has distracted her,
God damn it, Jerry.
granting disadvantage. Walnut Dankgrass.
Yeah.
Pat. I don't know where you
this
are.
grandmother, just her senility is just rising through a crescendo. She's
like,
very
"Where am I?"
confused.
Yeah, sure.
Throwing the Werthers, that's Grandma AF. All right,
Yeah.
so what do you got?
I'm ready.
Please play.
I look at the bear
Yeah.
and I say, hold it.
Hey, bear.
And I want to cast Hold Person.
Ooh,
on
that's a
this
great one.
Humanoid, because he does not have a ton of wisdom, so please make him do a wisdom saving throw. But wait. No, that's it.
But wait, that's it.
That's a 2.
There's no
Yes,
more.
I know. So he is paralyzed for the duration.
How long's the duration?
Up to 1 minute, but that's a couple rounds.
That's a lot of rounds.
It's a lot of time.
Nice.
Drow'b, this bear is growling and panting, but is apparently frozen in time and space in the threshold of this doorway.
I don't like bears anymore. I used to respect them. I don't have a feeling about it either way. I'm gonna send 2 of these eldritch blasts.
We're gonna blast him in an eldritch way.
Yeah.
Let's see it. Don't forget the advantage.
Well, that's true.
Now, Hex is a bonus action. Let me just help you out here.
Well, it's awesome, but I think I've burned my spells for the day before I can rest.
Cantrip. All right.
I think that's how it's listed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it still active? Oh, that's true. I move it to a new target. Okay. Yeah, let's hex him. Wish I'd done that before. Thank you.
It's so
We
nice
need an
to have
audience
you guys
every time.
here. Yeah.
I'm here to tell
I
you,
hate
playing
Hex.
with an audience is pretty sweet.
Yeah. Okay, hexed, and now let's do 2 eldritch blast.
Oh, he got blasted eldritchly.
I'll re-roll it anyway.
Ooh.
It didn't want to be re-rolled, and then here's the other one.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Oh, that's very good.
And not great.
Not
So,
as
yeah, we'll
good,
do that
still-
one.
it's all right.
Eldritch blast is
You need
2d10.
D10.
I rolled it twice. Oh yeah, I'll use yours. It's gonna be a 9. Amazing. Plus the necrotic.
Ooh.
So
Yeah,
15.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tasty.
Exactly. This
One more?
bear.
Does each hit get the necrotic?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Hex.
What? Warlock is kind of cool. And a 4.
It's good.
So 19.
So even though frozen in place in the doorway, when these violet darts strike it in the back,
Not the back. I'm going right the bullseye.
to the Acquisitions Incorporated Knights.
The old.
You can see
I won't say.
it shudders, sort of like with pleasure. No, in the doorway, and it stumbles in to the back room in a dazed way, and you can see it. It collapses off to the left, and its great paw swipes off everything that's on this table, and it collapses through the table. You look down and see what you think is a drawing of a young Omen drawn.
What?
Before he can finish the story, she is asleep. He tried to gloss over the worst parts to soften them, but he knows she is no fool. Father Gordon stands from his stool, leaning over the simple bed, making sure the blanket is tucked properly. As he does so, she begins to change gently. She begins to suckle her thumb, whose golden scales glint in the candlelight. Her skin is the color of a chestnut now, and her blue ears peek out from her silver hair. Her life will be hard, he knows. Very hard. She must learn to hold her form when she is hurt or angry. He lifts his holy symbol to his lips, speaking a word of thanks to Helm, Helm the Watcher, Helm who is called the Vigilant One, and to the strangers who gave him a new life on the longest night of the year. Thank you very much. Hey, that is our Christmas special. Prepare yourself for season 2 of Acquisitions Incorporated, the C Team, debuting at PAX South, live on stage. Full costume. And from then on, expect us regularly every week on the Penny Arcade Twitch channel. Thank you so much for coming.
Oh.